All right, guys. Yep, old light emblem. Yep, that's me. Old light. Okay, here we go. So, Monument of Triumph. Be remembered, guardians, and let us uh, commemorate our legends together. Face the gods. A new pantheon with a fresh roster of bosses and rewards. Become immortal. Earn the title immortal as you chase new triumphs. Um, okay, as you chase new triumphs and earn more rewards, more than ever before. Sparrow Racing. Sparrow Racing League is back. Race your Sparrow or Skimmer across your favorite tracks and earn new weapons, classic armor, and more. So classic armors. Got a little message here, a little messenger. That's kind of cool. So this is what we've needed. A little announcement tab. And then here is the additional ornaments can be applied to exotic armor and matching slots, including exotic plasmas applicable. Universal ornaments are visible on your appearance customization screen. Best design for best dressed in design. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the UI. So the portal is gone. Okay, and we got the original UI. Here's the lawless front. Oh, that's pretty cool. I actually like that. That's really, really cool. Um, the redesign of these is really neat. We have the Dreaming City up here. We got Kepler there, Eternity, Cosmodrome. Ever, I still, okay, yeah, I'm still a little upset though that um we never got those planets back. So from the original. All right, so here we have the update. This is the monument moment. Wow, kind of hard to look at this thing without days on it. It's kind of, yeah, it's honestly kind of hard to look at this without the days. Bright dust. Okay. Bright dust engrams. Oh, this is cool, guys. This is actually really cool what they're doing here. Um, so if you have Eververse stuff, you can look at getting skins um, instead of waiting for rotation. So that's neat. This is another item that's been needed. Oh, you can even get the skimmers if you're lucky. This is kind of like this is kind of like loot boxes, honestly. Hunter ornaments, Titan, Warlock, Warlock personally for me. That's so cool. We got this. Um, Too bad you can't like just select one, you know? Like, oh, you can get stuff from even, so as long as I have bright dust and okay. Oh, they did they not? Legendary marks. Wow. So we got a lot to unpack here, guys. They didn't even reset Guardian ranks. It's kind of cool. No point, right? So we have a lot to explore, whether it's OG or newer stuff. They put the vanguards down here, so you still have your solos available. Okay, yeah. See, this is really nice. I don't know why they did not. See, this is Bungie working. Like, this is Bungie working how they want it to work instead of trying to be always so corporate. I kind of want to see, like, okay, so they did fix the fact that if you run a Masters, you'll get this is A plus, and then you can go up to Ultimate, which I think so many of us are so used to Ultimate. You know, I can see people just running the Ultimate. Oh yeah, yeah. You don't have to go crazy with this stuff anymore. So yeah, okay, that's actually nice, dude. So if you were wanting to farm, you know, you can do Masters. That's actually a pretty decent jump. It's still 549, so I would say continue to do GMs. I would probably keep doing GMs. Automatically apply amplifiers to increase your reward rank. What was that? That's kind of neat. It'll set one for you. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's like they have a set recommended or something. Um, Crucibles here. That's where we find the Sparrow Racing competitive. Got some private matches, Mayhem, Shutdown, Control. Um, Gambit. All the raids and dungeons are here, I take it. So here are all the raids. This is pretty much what should have happened. There's Shattered. Yeah, they're even giving off fives. If we, oh, you don't even have to modify, like, so you don't have to jack this up, to get rewards. It's got like a fixed, uh, it's a fixed reward powers at 300, 350. They made Equilibrium 350. Uh, Complete all the encounters to get weekly rewards. Then Spire. Wow. Wow. That's some disrespect. Okay. Okay, so these are weekly rewards. They put duality in here. I figured they would. Warlords. Run. I think you still have to run the classical though. Here is the Pantheon. Only 2 Pantheons. That kind of hurts. They said they did some customization. Oh, I like how they did that. So you can customize, it looks like, at will. Like you can really put on whatever. Let's see. Kind of surprised that everything is locked. Like I really would have thought they would have let us just have the. Oh, you can make these. Oh, okay, you can actually do that now. Okay, so that's what they were talking about. But what if I still wanted to use like exotic ones? Or can I not use exotic ones anymore? Because I have exotic ones unlocked. Oh, it's all the way back here. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is pretty much what we've been wanting in the customization, but I don't know why we never did that. Okay, so far so good, honestly. This is truly it, guys. Like they're making it so like it's like they've taken everything that players have always begged for and all right, let's. Oh, actually, did they even bother giving? Oh, they gave us the collections of stuff. Huh. Interesting. Oh, see, it does save into a loadout. That's pretty cool. All right, so we've been here for 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and dive into what's new, guys. I'll try to cover as much as I can without, you know, um, having to overly do it. I think, me personally, I think what I'm going to do to really stretch this out, since we're no longer on a timer, um, I'm going to purposely just kind of milk, my time here. Oh yeah, this looks like a good buy right here. We never got that fixed. Hmm. Probably got a lot of useless stuff in here, huh? Yeah. Wait, they remade. Oh no, no, they didn't. I thought they did something. man, guys. This is crazy. Crazy to think that this is truly it. A new set. See, while amplified, your fusion rifles, linear rifles, and heat weapons gain increased handling reload speed. Final blows with jolt or against jolted twins create an ion trace. Finally, something for okay, finally something for Arc. So they did introduce some new armors. Okay, let me check those. Or armor, I should say. I guess it is just armor. Or oh, here's a pinnacle. There's pinnacles. Let's see here. Rapidly defeating combatants with void energy spawns a void breach. After collecting a void breach, your next final blow with a void weapon triggers a detonation. Detonation is more powerful if it is triggered quickly after collecting a void breach. So that's an ad clear.
Rhythmic physical expression
Of
is well
course they
fight
do.
can feel good, and feeling good is better than not.
Sliding collects nearby ammo and temporarily grants enhanced reload speed and handling to your weapon. Dealing damage with your weapon temporarily grants sliding, enhanced sliding. Sliding provides damage resistance. Hunters. Okay, primary ammo weapon throws grant a stacking
Sure,
bonus of
rhythmic
mobility and
physical
primary
expression is
weapon
well
range.
fight they
Okay,
feel good,
PvP.
and feeling good is better than
Hunters.
not.
They actually gave a gambit build. Sprinting for a short time grants a period of improved reload speed, and handling final blows extends this effect. While Adrenaline Rush is active, final blows uh, grants special ammo progress. Final blows against powerful combatants. Okay, yeah, that's a gambit one for sure. Probably nothing for world, right? Yeah. Okay, well, not great. This one did catch my eye though, but this one seems more of an ad clearer for Void, so they went with like class sort of stuff. So let's see, PvP, PvE. So this can probably be grinded with solos, pinnacles, competitive. I'm not really digging these. I would get them for probably my hunter if I was to do PvP, but and then this, it's okay, but not great. Kind of lost interest with Gambit after a while. I wonder if this is a cutscene. A monument erected by the people of the last city in honor of the protectors of Saul, our heroes, our legends, our guardians. So assess tenant. Okay. Tenant of bravery. Oh, so this is where you can spend your stuff. You. Okay. Oh, so they basically spread out the lore throughout throughout the planets. That's what they did. It's kind of cool. Well, the fact that I own that. Immortal. Oh, wow. They put everything in here. Even things that we missed. this might be like the new grind for people, is to go after this. That looks pretty cool. Requires completion of the Immortal title. It's a linear fusion rifle. Oh, is that the freaking marathon thing? Hmm. They don't have everything, but it's okay stuff. But that's only like the first pennant, so what are we supposed to do? Purchase, oh, purchase any item from, okay. So this must be for the sparrows. Tenants of Death. This is for the raid stuff. That's pretty cool. There's Super Black. Huh. Oh, you can get finishers. Alright. What else do we have around here?
Always good to see another hero of the tower. Don't waste it. always needs more fighters.
Another Golden Age blueprint for interplanetary orbital materials. So rarely potent. Is that you, Guardian?
Ooh, I have two um right ones. That was literally the last time I was on this was to do the Iron Banner. That was the last time I was on here. This is pretty surreal, guys.
Guardian, you and I know better than most that nothing is simple or easy when it comes to the Nine. It has been harrowing to watch our planet, our home, unravel from the inside out after Three's death. The laws of physics no longer abide. Weather patterns, food supplies, every aspect of life on Earth has been affected. But now, the Traveler has nestled above the last city once again. What was unraveling is suddenly stabilizing. Correlation does not impart causation. Is it opposing the Nine? Easing our pain? Or simply embracing us in shared grief? It doesn't matter. I can finally draw a full breath again. All we can do now is what Guardians do best. Protect the people of Sol. Earth may yet heal. And that's something worth celebrating. May it serve you well, Guardian. It's not going unnoticed.
Hey there, Guardian. I've been having a hoot exploring the last city. The people are welcoming, the food is great, and boy, do they hold you in high regard. On Kepler, you were just my friend. another alien like me, but here you're kind of a big deal. I feel like I should salute you. As kind as everyone has been, I can tell the prophecy is still on their minds. And with good reason. The Hidden report eclipse-powered forces appearing across the system. The Outer Nine at work, undermining our reality. They're dead set on escaping Sol no matter the cost. And if they degrade the integrity of our space-time enough, they could do it. We need to shut down those invading forces. I hate to put yet another crisis on your plate, but this is something that only you can handle. We'll eventually have to face the Outers as weapon and emissary. But until then, we're both exactly where we need to be. On the front lines. Where it counts.
Okay.
Say, remember the Welsh see you later?
They kind of gave him a decent end. Kinda.
Great out there, Devram. Thank you for Plan going okay? Everybody happy?
I'm a little upset that she didn't really get much of a role. Because, I mean, she technically was part of the evacuation and getting people, you know, to safety and whatnot. Did they extend this? My goodness, they've done so much. This is going to be more of like, we're going to look at everything sort of stream. We're not really going to dilly-dally on much. I really wish Ada had another story arc. I feel like we just kind of skimmed her. You know, I just feel like we skimmed a lot.
Until next time.
Yeah, she had a few seasons, but I just feel like we could have done so much more with Ada. Oh, Doggo's gone for some reason. What do you got?
How you living?
Another challenge. Oh, it's Pantheon stuff. Well, that's never going to get done, but we'll take it anyway.
Don't die out there, sister.
We'll take it, but it'll never be finished. I knew they were going to get this out. I just knew they were. That's why I didn't buy the thing. So, okay. Do they automatically assign, because barrier challenges you can lower. Barrier, okay. Barrier. Okay, so in the weapon description, it looks like they just kind of assigned per weapon as to what they do, which I think is pretty fair. That's another thing they could have been doing instead of doing the perk system. The perk system was so restrictive. Okay. Did we pretty much get everything? No, not quite. There's a lot here, guys. There's a lot here to unpack. So I'll try to get some action in here. Maybe do a whole dungeon or something. Oh yeah, we got the this here. Oh, you can even get executions and emotes and such. But I kind of want to get chess pieces until I get a certain. That's the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. I legit just got the one that I wanted. I wouldn't mind having the full set. If I can get the full set, that'd be awesome. What's this? Oh, yeah, no, I'm interested in that. Ooh, is there any hats I'm interested in? Well, that is that the hat for the. Okay, that is the hat. Yeah, then it would have to be this one. Yeah, so I will focus on helmets. What is that?
I told him to do this yesterday. He's gone off on his own. Not Vanguard thing.
Oh, here it is.
Here goes.
Oh. And my new chess piece? Where is that? Oops. I think that's one of them that I got as well. Got that. That looks pretty cool. Oh, here it is.
Rhythmic, physical
Oh, that looks
expressions don't
cool.
win a fight, but they feel good. And feeling good is better.
Probably do that with like my Pragmatic, build or something. All right, let's see here. All right, so it says to what do we gotta do here? Oh wait, that's it. Wait. I guess follow the marker. Or is this the one last bug? Yeah, apparently I completed whatever this all was. Alright, so look for signs of a nearby distortion breach after completing a public event on a distorted destination. Okay. Looks like this is it. That does not look right. Okay. It's not working anymore? What do you mean not working anymore? Huh. Yeah, I bet. Oh, again? Because you had a power outage and now your internet's down? You're just having bad luck everywhere, Wolf. Hmm. That's weird. Gotcha. So it's not like you were banned or anything. It's just it doesn't work right now. Okay. Yeah, I'll be here. Might have to remake my build a little bit. Just gotta use some cure. Guess we'll go back to this mess. So, where are the... Oh, they're all here. Okay. That's scary. They gave Parasite a Cataclysm. I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, they gave Parasite a Cataclysm. Me and my friend have always talked about who would, if anyone had a Cataclysm, it'd be Parasite, and that'd be scary. Winterbite now has a Cataclysm. Again, another scary one. Okay, this thing starts to like a few. Ooh, that's not a bad roll on that. Grenade in class. Okay, good roll. Gain super energy for kills and assists. Okay, but there's no super. So, kinda need... Oh wow, I'm already blasting through this, guys. Wait. Wait. Is it here? Oh no. What the heck is it? Benji, where did you put it? Oh, finally got it. Man, I feel bad for all the new lights who have to come into this. Hmm. Oh, cool! It's playing WWE. Oh, it wasn't playing it. It was playing a WWE commercial. I wish I can, like, bro. If there's one thing I wish I could do on Twitch is make create advertisements the way I want. Like, that can be like a way to get like easy sponsorship. Like I would totally let WWE run their commercials on my channel all the time, bro. At least it's bringing people together. Hmm. What do we have here? Ooh, that's nice. Find the scenic spot in the mother yard. Okay, find the scenic spot. Whoa. Huh. Not really much of a send-off. But I think it's probably best we have a quiet one. Ooh. I'm definitely getting that. Yeah, I guess it's pretty much right back to it, guys. I don't think they really have much of a send-off. Speak with Queen Mara. Oh, I guess they have stuff up here. Okay, well, hold on. What if I go to the EDZ? Is there stuff in the EDZ? There is stuff in the EDZ. Speak to Lodi. Let's do this in like the correct chronological order, the best we can. I was kind of hoping for some sort of send off, like even a cutscene would have cut it, but I guess that would be too pricey to ask. That'd be too much to ask. All right, let me see what I can make with my. Oh yeah, since this has to be worked on. Grants you frost armor. Okay, it's not too bad. Now let's me make something. Let's see. That could do it. So that does do that. Okay, so let's see precision with rapid hits. Let's see rapid hits with. Well, let me see here. This is what we've been wanting, but they weren't giving. This is the Rift one, right? Okay, yeah. Overloads. I like to try to have everything going. Barrier. Really? That does barrier? You know what? Yeah. Why not? That could be fun. You know? Okay, so. Okay, so let's see. It says to do. Gotta go to Lodi. Okay. Apparently he's over here. Yeah. Okay, this is the gun that I was thinking of. Cool. Just had to check that real quick. I'm a face freak. Oh, we really haven't gone over here since Red War. Yeah, haven't been here since Red War, really. There was a strike activity a couple of years ago that involved this location.
I thought I would live to see the end of the world. That someone in Washington or Moscow would make the call to drop the bomb. Boom, boom, boom. Mushroom clouds marching towards me over the horizon. One last day full of sunrises, blooming all over the world. Pencils down. Most people think le monde, c'est moi. When I go, so too the world. But worlds die different. Tree is dead. So, Earth is dying. When it goes, is that it? Everything just turns into dust, glittering in space? No. I missed the end of my world and showed up just in time to catch the end of yours. But I picked up that damn phone. Your ghost picked you. We're here for a reason. And it's not to write a eulogy for the Earth. It's not to watch it all turn into dust. Whatever's coming. I know what happens next. Every apocalypse has a day after.
Okay. Up dissertation is here. I'm not really digging it. Honestly, I'm not really digging the whole dissertation thing.
Mining crew. Shut them down.
But that's just me. I'm just not quite. I'm not really clicking with it, man. Wait, what the heck is this? Final blows with area of effect damage, solar abilities, Sabbath weaponry, miraculous weapons grants Warmind charges. Each stack of Warmind charge increases your weapon and grenade stats. While you have Warmind charges, defeating powerful combatants, destroying a construct, or destroying a tangle releases a solar detonation that damages combatants and heals allies. Solar abilities. Solar strand build, huh?
My word. You'll have to keep some for yourself.
Oh, and it's super. And it's a super oriented dude. Dude, it's super oriented. Nice. I'm really interested in seeing those PlayStation statistics, console statistics, basically, for player counts, because then I think it would finally show the truth as to, you know, what's not doing good, what is doing good. You know what I'm saying? So I think PC is in a hole for gaming for certain games is just dying. And that's why PC people are under the influence that certain games that are doing perfectly fine are dying, when really they're not. We gotta stop listening to the noise and start, you know, experiencing things ourselves. You need to stop with that. Stop assuming and stop you know, listening to all the noise. There's just too much noise being said. Too much noise. So we need to stop with that. Never really had a chance to look at this place. Holy cow. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not really digging the dissertation. Let's go to Nessus. Okay. Oh, looks like that's nearby, so we might be doing that first. And I know I keep saying this, but probably at 2 hours we're gonna cut it. But I will be doing a Diablo 4 potentially stream right after this one, if anyone's interested. Oh man, where would they have us take in the view with this one? Ah, good spot. This is like one of the, I think this is like one of the first places you get to go to. Yeah, I remember when this place used to mean something. The first strike was on here at Nessus. And more than likely, this was probably the place where you did your first public event.
Incoming fallen craft with elevated ether signatures.
That's one fancy glimmer drill.
Knowing you, it won't look that way for long.
Okay. Oh yes, I remember. So for the when beta was out, you know, there really wasn't much to do as far as like exploring and whatnot. So if I recall correctly, you were able to do some things here on Nessus. They wanted to give you a new planet, so when the beta came around, Nessus was the one. Oh, seismic activity. They never really had that. That's cool. This would be more than likely the first one of your first ever events. I see I'm at the right place. It's like the olden days when we used to have to do when lost sectors actually mattered. I hope they did fix Lost Sectors to be a little bit more meaningful. You know, I liked running those. Wonder what color it would be here.
You've got Nessus under control, but Maya Sundaresh, the conductor, remains a Vanguard concern. My hidden report that more of her Vex in the Schism are breaking free every moment. Lost to the Nine. It seems her sway over the Echo of Command is slipping. I've got a lock on her signal. She's been scouring the VexNet for her spouse in increasing desperation. I don't think she knows how far she's fallen. We've all had something taken from us. Zavala carries wounds that have finally caught up with him after centuries. But he would suffer them all over again if it meant keeping us safe. Lodi lost his entire world, same as Maya. But in spite of that, he shares his memories to keep it alive. While Maya burns herself away in her arrogance, the system be damned. But her signal, it seems to have stalled. The paracausal reading around her is disintegrating at this very moment. Maya is quiet. She's exiting the Vex network. What did she leave behind?
See, that's a loose end that they had. They made Maya the conductor basically. It was starting to build up to be the next big bad, and we were going to deal with the Vex. But as you guys can see, that plan ultimately fell through. So I don't know what caused the cut. I thought it caught on pretty good, and it was looking to be almost as bad as uh it was building up to be the next big baddie. But I don't know why they cut it. So I so as per theory, guys, I will stand by this. Uh, Curse of Osiris and Warmind were proper expansions. Forsaken and Shadowkeep were actual DLCs. And in my personal opinion, it should have ended at Shadowkeep. And you could have easily have rolled into, you could have had Beyond Light as the base for D3, and then you would have had Witch Queen and Lightfall, which would have been an okay place to stop. And final shape though would be the end of D3. Edge of Fate and of course Renegades. I think we ultimately just overstepped our welcome with Renegades. I think the game was just tired. The content was tired. And everyone is tired. But nobody wants to admit the fact that they're tired. And it's a harsh thing to kind of admit to yourself when you're tired. There just comes a point where you're enjoying it, but so many people, I've met so many people get burnt out just within, weeks of playing a new season. Like pretty much 2-3 weeks of playing a new season and they're burnt out because they're just tired of the content. So I think just this whole thing was just ultimately too much. I'm actually surprised they have this mode out. Still, this mode's still going. Kind of wondering where they expect us to go. Oh, probably to the pyramid. It's probably the pyramid, isn't it? Is what they are wanting us to look at. I can't remember. Is the pyramid still here? That would be really cool if it is. Real nice touch. Let's see. I haven't been here for a couple of years. 2 or 3, I think. No, not that long. Oh man, it's easy to get lost here. Okay, I'm supposed to go up, but I don't know. We'll just keep going. The moon is probably one of my favorite places. The lore is so deep in here, and they could have done probably another. I mean, honestly, they could have done a lot more than what they did to the moon. Okay, who keeps getting on and off, or is this guy just? Oh, is that the young buck? I think he was trying to invite me a long time ago. Yep, there's the pyramid. I think it's up at the balcony. I think that's where they want us to go, is to the balcony area. Oh yeah, I remember this fight. This was grueling. It was only grueling for me because I still had no idea what I was doing as far as like a build. So, oh, they still have that. That's cool. Speak with Eris. Oh. Because, yeah, I thought it was in here. Yeah. Easy to miss. Oh, there's a chest up here, too. Oh, yeah. think I was trying to work on this thing.
What now? You wonder. Do we not have old enemies still strewn across Saul? I've considered this myself. Xivu Arath moves to reclaim the shipwreck of her throne I cast adrift on the Sea of Screams. This I foresaw, and set a snare now sprung. I felt its whispered warning through the ascendant expanse. She has overcome it. The Hive God of War has found her lost throne, though command of it still eludes her grasp. For now. We have time yet to plan. Our eyes cannot rest only on Xivu Arath. Savathun moves in shapes I can no longer see. Not since Oryx's echo fell. I feel the ripples that she leaves long after she has made them. She hunts something, I think. As do I. I took up the power of the Hive, took the idea into myself. What I became has not left me. While I am the god of vengeance, I am their sister still. So it is my choice to see war ended, and cunning with it. To end war, to outwit cunning. I take these charges on myself willingly, but in them, I am not alone.
So basically, despite our efforts, Xivu got away, but her kingdom is falling, and I guess this whole storyline is basically saying they won, kinda, but it's leaving an open door that if we were to get D3, this would probably be the first storyline we'd be going through, is the Xivu Arath and finishing off with this storyline of Oryx and, the Taken King and whatnot. Because yeah, it's not like she's presuming they won. They're just saying they've regained some minimum control. Because I'm just taking in the fact that she did say, for now, they have control for now. And it's like, okay, you're just leaving the door open just in case. Like they're just leaving some doors open just in case. Because this is what I was expecting. This is what I wanted. I wanted answers. Yeah, I wanted answers. This isn't exactly how I wanted to get the answers, but it is the best we can get. We're then going to go to here. Either way, everything's a bit of a climb to get to, so. Oh man, I have been in that lost sector so many times. And that's pretty much the sector that helped me put together builds and kind of opened my eyes to the possibilities of builds. Just doing that lost sector alone. Careful, that does kill you. Kills me, but I don't know. This is actually not too bad, you know, being able to go through everything and, you know, check things out, reminisce. Yeah, when I say I've done pretty much a majority of D2 alone, I'm not exaggerating. I actually did not meet the duo that I sometimes with until like 2020, but he does get burnt out per season, so we'll go strong for like a couple of weeks, but he kind of hangs it up. He kind of hangs the game up until next season. So I think he's going to actually just call it quits though. Um, this time. I'm not sure. He said he wanted to get with me yesterday, but I had a big outing yesterday, so I wasn't on. But I'm pretty sure he wants to do a couple of things before he calls it. Because I know with him, he'll probably just play the battle pass and then pretty much leave because his experience was bittersweet. I've known a lot of people, their experience with the game was good up until a point. Why are you still here?
Our Lady the Queen has left us. But please, help yourself to whatever you find. Gifts are the least we can offer to you.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know like what his status is going to be because it's like it's the last season, you know, there's no timer, there's no restriction, so there's no need to rush, or you could rush just to get it done and out of the way if you're over it that much. You know, it all depends on how you guys want to, you know, do things. Me, I'm going to keep the same pace. Probably level up 10, 15 times a week like I normally have, and dang. I have no memory as to where they're trying to get me to go. Oh, that might be... Absolutely surreal, guys. Absolutely surreal that this is it. Yeah, I knew it. Marker playing tricks on me again. There we go. Stop. Ta-da. Da-da-da. Got like 5-10 minutes left, guys, and we're going to do some Diablo. If you want to stick around for that. Haven't been here for so long, I had to load. Probably make this, might as well just make this our last location, and then we'll do some Diablo. Oh, there's the queen. Okay, so how are they going to tie this loose end?
I have prized open reality and bargained secrets from the Nine, and the truth I have learned is the curse they have meant it to be. There is something I want. Something I must have. It cannot be easily reached. Should I pursue it, I have no guarantee of return. And I could not leave the Awoken of the Reef again. And yet, how could I send another to win back my heart's desire? What of you, Guardian? You achieved the impossible without pause. Of all the brave knights to my hand, you stand closest to the concept that which may exist at the end of existence. You might return. You might win me success. But it should be me. I want it. And you have a universe on a knife's edge to think of. I talk in circles. I cannot think. This too may be the Nine's plan. No. I will find my way. And if you do not see me ere long, know then what I have chosen. There, in a river long distant from its source, Seer Ido lives.
Well, that didn't really answer anything. I will say for sure her story is vividly concluded. Again, keeping the door open. You know, this is a last minute strat. I don't see I'm against D3 coming out now. Okay, like, or anytime soon. I'm against that. I will say if they were to rest the idea and Zoni starts to recover on a financial level because financially a lot of the game industry is struggling and Zoni is actually taking quite a beating, which is why they're looking a little greedy right now. Um, Microsoft seems to be doing great with Xbox and all, and I'm aware of what's happened. But oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. But I'm pretty sure once things start to actually look up for PlayStation, then they'll probably come back down on some prices, maybe revive a game. I can see Destiny being the game they revive. You know how every like 15, 20 years there seems to be a game that gets revived with some sort of sequel. I feel as though Destiny is going to be that game that gets revived. Whoa. Complete the Rising Darkest Doorsteps. Track versus Signal. What is this? Oh, this is the campaign. So they've made the campaign fully accessible again? I hope so. Beyond Light was one of my favorites. Escape sentence.
Six couldn't deploy this much Eclipse energy alone. He'd need Five's help, or at least his approval. Being this close to Jupiter should help me make contact with Five. Maybe we can suss out his motives together.
Eons did I rule in silence. My gravity indomitable. My orbits immaculate. My mass incorruptible. Then the aberrant vibrations, whispers, the verminous buzz of sentience. Necessary, requisite, trivial, tolerable. Until the apostate traveler, a strange attractor, drawing greater sapience, accretive distortion, feedback. Then, three betrayed, destroyed, a declaration of war. Now, my space-time polluted. My moons corroded, orbits distorted. Two options remain. Escape sentience, or destroy it.
I'd be happy to see Five go, but that could destroy physics as we know it. No, we can't let him leave. Luckily, the Nine work in millennia, not minutes. By the time they hatch their escape plan, we'll be ready.
Again, they're keeping that door open. Keeping that door open. This game has become a JIC. A JICG. Just in case game. Gotta get your JIC stories. Just in case. You know. Yeah, that's what it is now. This whole thing is just, it's just a big JIC right now, bro. That's what the story is, and it's kind of ruining it. It's just become one big mess of, just in case, guys. You know, just in case. Just in case we don't make it. Just in case. There's a chance. You know, everyone's really pulling. Now they're pulling, you know. Bruh. They had to do Neomuna, Neptune this dirty. Wow. No lore. So you're basically saying we could have probably just gone without that. So, alright. Lightfall truly was just a mess. It truly was just a waste. So, Lightfall, you can scratch that off. It was probably one of the worst DLCs. By far. There's like no competition. It was kind of bad. That's just so mean. No way, they did the same thing. They did the same thing here? We're just going to go through the rest of them. Find the scenic spot in the Lost City in the Pale Heart. Where would it be? Over here? Looks like over here. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, gee. Oh, okay. This place had so much potential, just as a location. There's quite a bit of activity to do, but not a whole lot of story. Okay. Ooh, Savathun's realm. I would think would have. Oh yeah, it does. Another place that I feel as though wasn't really given a full treatment. You know, decent activities. Could have really gone far. You know, could have really gone far. I think another problem though with Destiny is that the most dedicated people, you know, believed in the only way you can experience Destiny is to get every single thing possible, which is, you know, never the case. Like, you should not feel as though you shouldn't feel as though you have to get everything in order to have a good time. You know, get every secret, you know, get every... It's kind of funny how these big name content creators and a lot of other people who play the game, like, at a different level, you know, probably doing like 5 to 10, 16, sometimes even 24-hour streams on the normal, and they pretty much get through everything the season has to offer within a week, and they're begging for another game. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I think it's more of like the people who casually play, but they keep up with the story, and they know, like people like me, for example, we just know there are so many loose ends that need to be tied. You know, them doing this, at least they are aware that yes, we are leaving the story up in the air and there's nothing we can do about it other than just kind of make an ending where things are kind of done. Like, things can be reignited, like the stories can be reignited, you know, and the interest might still be there, you know, if they're willing to take that chance. It's just a maybe. I really don't think D2 should come around, especially within the 3 to 5 year mark. If D3 were to be even mentioned it was in production, it would probably be like 5 to 7 years from now. It's just not a good idea right now. It really isn't. Like, not now and not within 3 to 5 years. We need a very, very long break because there's so many other games that people want to get into. I mean, there's like, people are getting into this game. Oh, it's not called Path of Exiles, but you know, games like Diablo are popping off because they have so many expansions. Like, they have expansions and whatnot. You know, that could be the next game people sink their money into. Sabbath.
This one welcomes the crossing of our paths, Guardian.
Luzaku, what are you doing?
Your light has been felt through the throne world's plane. Do you study the gods as they pantheon has transformed, as we have ourselves. The taken king is no more, and the Witch Queen broods over his loss, fashioning it into a tool for her escape. The Moths speak of Torabottle, of the dream that Sivu Arath's claws, tight now around barren throats, may one day begin to slip. This one shall go to witness war, and hopes to study peace with it. It is this one's privilege and duty to explore the many philosophies that exist within the sky. May your fate rest lightly on your shoulders, Guardian. And may our paths cross again.
So, Witch Queen Savathun, with the Taken King gone, she basically has no purpose. So, again, another open door, keep things at a maybe. You know, that's what they're doing here. Keep things at a maybe. Oh, nothing for Kepler? Nothing for Kepler. Wow, okay. Wow. It's a bittersweet send-off, but I understand why they did it. I understand why they did it. They want to have a quiet, you know, and they didn't have the funds really to do anything else. What we got is what we got. So yeah, there's just nothing more they can do. Other than just explore, you know. But there really is nothing much you can do. Well, let's see. Give me about 10 minutes or so. I'm gonna take a little break, kind of gather a couple of the little things around here, but yeah, that's well, tomorrow or later today I will show you guys how you can potentially get through the pass pretty quickly. So other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one.